Hello grade 8. We're going to have chapter 10 algebra book. Okay, the first lesson, which is organizing and displaying data. In this lesson we're going to know how to organize and display our data. We did this lesson before. Okay, it's very easy. We just need to organize the data in tables and graphs, okay, and choose a table or graph to display data. We have 5 types of displaying data. First type we're going to talk about is bar graph. Bar graph is the displaying data with the vertical or horizontal bars. Okay, and the bar graphs are a good way to display data that can be organized into categories. When using data and using a bar graph, you can quickly compare between these categories. Let's have our first example, which is use the graph to answer each question. He graph a data for me, and he's going to ask me a little question. We have a fat content of a Subway sandwich or sub sandwich. We have an ingredients, which is in the y-axis: bread, ham, turkey, cheese, mayonnaise, and have the fats in grams for every ingredient. Let's quickly read each ingredient and the fat in it. Bread, it's between 0 and 2, which is mean 1. Ham is 6. Turkey between 2 and 4, so 3. Cheese between 8 and 10, so it's 9. So I have 9 grams of fat. And mayonnaise, it's 11. So I'm going to ask you, which ingredient contains the most fat? So just looking to the graph, you can figure out. And what is it? Yes, it's mayonnaise. Why? Because it's the longest bar. Okay. Second one. How many more grams of fats are in ham than in turkey? So we know that in the fats in ham are greater than the turkey. He asks you how many grams more than. Okay. So just an easy way to do it. How many grams do we have in the ham? It's 6. And how many in the turkey? 3. So 6 minus 3. So how many? 3. 3 grams. So there are 6 grams of ham and 3 grams of fat in turkey. So how many more? 3 grams. Just adding and subtracting according to the question he asked. The third one. How many total fat grams are all in this sandwich? How many total fat? So just add the numbers. The bread, how many? 1. Ham, 6. Turkey, 3. Cheese, 9. Mayonnaise, 11. Add them, just add them. So it's how many gram? It's 30 grams of fat. What percent of the total fat grams in this sandwich are from turkey? So I'm going to the turkey. How many grams I have? 3. And what are the total total grams of fats I have in the sandwich? 30. So I have 3 in turkey, so 3 over 30, which is the total fats in the sandwich. So 3 over 30 needed to be in the simplest form, so it's 1 over 10, which is 10%. So we have a 10% from turkey. Second type of organization data is the double bar graph, and also I'm using a double bar graph to display data, which is converted into categories, which is I can divide them into categories, and also vertically or horizontally. I can display them vertically or horizontally. Okay. And why I'm using double bar graph? To compare between two data sets. Let's look to our example. We have average attendance per game with thousands. We have 2 games. Red one representing football and the orange one representing basketball. And we have an attendance in years, which is 2000, 2001, 2005. So this is the sported attendance at State College. So I'm going to read football at 2000. How many? 15. 2000 الباسكتبول 11 approximately يعني average. 2001 20 2001 in the basketball roundly 13 and so on. Okay, so just by looking to the graph, what are the more attendance, the football or the basketball? I'm comparing between the two colors I have. I have a red for the football and the orange for the basketball. For just by looking to the graph, what is the more attendance? It's the red one, which is football. Okay, so let's answer his question. In which year did State College have the greatest average attendance for the basketball? So he asked me for the basketball, so I'm going to look to the orange graph. So I'm going to look which one, what is the tallest bar. So what is the tallest bar in which year? 2003. So in which year did State College have the greatest average attendance for basketball? It's 2003. It's very easy. On average, how many more people attend a football game than a basketball game in 2001? So look at 2001. To football, how many attendance? 20. Concentrate, it's 1,000, so 20,000. And how many in the basketball? Approximately 13. The mass I can read it as a 13, 14. It's okay, but not 15, not 10. Okay, because it's between 10 and 15. So approximately it's 13,000. So just subtract to find the difference between them. So 20,000 minus 13,000 equal 7,000. Okay. The third type of organization and displaying data is a line graph. And I'm using line graph to display a change over a period of time. Okay, like the temperature of one day. So let's look at our example. We have him here in the example. I have a temperature Fahrenheit, temperature of one day, and we have a different time. At midnight, 4 a.m., 8 a.m., at noon, 4 p.m., 8 p.m. Okay, and we have a degrees, 20, 40, 60, 80, and so on. Alright? At what time was the temperature that was the warmest? Okay, so I'm going to look to the highest point. Which one is the highest point here in the graph? I can see it. It's 4 p.m., which is it's above 80 Fahrenheit. So at which time? It's 4 p.m. Second one, during which 4-hour time period did the temperature increase the most? So 4 times, okay, increase the most. So I'm going to look to my graph. Which one is the greatest positive slope? The line moving up with the slope, okay, the greatest slope. So I'm just looking to the graph here from midnight to 4. Is it a greatest? I'm going to look over all the graph between every 4 hours. Maybe it's from 61 till 65 or 70, from 70 till 80, 80 till 81. 81, so it's going down backwards, so it's 79. So in which time it was changed the most, our greatest positive slope? So it's between 8 a.m. and the noon. You can see the difference between them. So it's between 8 a.m. and noon, right? And also the fourth type is double line graph, which is it changes. I can display a data which changes over a time, and it's a double line graph to compare between two related data sets. And when I have double bar graph and double line graph, I must have a key to difference between these two data sets. And like this example, I have two airline, A and B, A which is in the blue and B which is purple, so I can find out what the difference between them. Let's solve our example. In which months did airline B charge more than airline A? So it is the prices according to the months. Okay, so I need to look. He asked me in airline B, so which color I'm looking for? Purple color. In which months did airline charge more than line A? So I'm going to look here. January, February, March, April, it's the greatest. May, same. June, less than. January, less than. August, less than. September, more than. October, almost the same. November, less than. December, less than. So in which 2 months I have from the diagram? It's April and September. Okay, let's solve the second one. During which months did the airline charge the same airfare? So same airfare, exactly. Look at the points, it's overlapping or over each other. So in which month I have 2 points over each other? It's in May. Okay, it's very easy. And we have the last type of displaying data, which is circle graph. And in circle graph, I'm using circle graph to show a part of a whole. Okay, and the entire circle representing 100 degree of the data, and each sector representing a percent of the total. Okay, and the circle graph are good for comparing each category to data to the whole set. Let's solve our example. I'm using the graph to answer each question. I have Phoebe's fruit salad recipe. Okay, I have a kiwi, cantaloupe, strawberry, banana, blueberry. So this is the ingredients and kiwi. In which fruit together make up half of the fruit salad? So looking at the graph, 2 fruits together. So it's banana and strawberry. Which fruit is used more than any other? Okay, which is the most one? It's cantaloupe. And it's very easy. Okay, hope you found it easy. I'm going to send for you an exercise to solve it in the LMS. Please check it and solve. Goodbye, see you next time.